Okay, number 11.
Wait, what happened to 10? Oh, are we not? Okay.
Alright, see how it is, Mr. Jordan.
So on 11, relative to the 50.1 degree angle,
You got
5 is the what?
adjacent and the opposite.
X is the opposite.
And so you use tan.
Right, tangent uses opposite adjacent. So I'm going to do tangent of 50.1 is equal to opposite, which on this problem is our X, over adjacent, which is 5.
So tangent.
So how would I?
I got you.
How would I solve that for
Let
X?
me do it. Alright, X equals tan 50.1 over 5.
No.
Isn't it the opposite?
Right. To get rid of divide by 5, you have to times 5. So yeah, it's times 5.
I was close.
Did you get x equals 6, Josh?
Pardon?
Did you get x equals 6?
How do you know if you're gonna multiply or
Yes, I did.
divide? Because last time you did divide.
Good job, Josh.
Right, because the last time X was on the bottom. This time 5 is on the bottom. So to get X by itself, you have to times by 5.
I did not get that.
What did you get?
Tangent of
5.10.
50.
You get
Wait, no,
6.
6, technically, yeah.
I got 5.9.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
But
Which
round,
rounds to
Bethany,
six?
so
Round to
6.
10th
Tens
place.
is the first one that is.
Yeah.
If you were Asian, you would know.
Ooh.
Fake. Oh.
I'm half white, guys.
Yeah.
She's the imposter.
Oh, there's
a
I
black.
actually really enjoy being half white because in my dumb moments of it, guys, I'm white.
It's not her fault.
It's your mom's fault.
My mom's actually the smart one, like between my mom and my dad.
That's not how it works. Don't you understand racial stereotypes?
But your dad's Asian.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
And
This
that's
doesn't,
the degree
something
of-
I didn't, something doesn't add up to me.
Asian man.
Okay,
Alrighty.
on 13, relative to that angle, what two sides are we looking at?
Hypotenuse.
Tangent.
No.
Is it 10?
Hypotenuse is down here.
And
Opposite
adjacent.
adjacent.
Opposite
Tangent.
adjacent.
That's
Tangent.
what
That's tan.
That's
So-
what I said.
Tangent of the angle.
So tangent of 40 equals
41.
40, sorry. Tangent of 41 equals 44 over x. I cannot speak today.
It's okay.
Turn around.
Okay.
Okay, and then you divide.
Yeah, when x is on the bottom, basically what's happening is we're multiplying by x to put it on top over here, and then we're dividing by tangent of 41.
So x divided by tangent over.
No.
Oh, x equals.
X equals 4 divided by tangent of 41. The x and the tangent of 41 switch places. That's what happens.
That's what I don't even do the next step. Like I don't take it over there.
The problem is if you don't understand why, if you understand why it works, then you can reproduce it. You don't have to have it memorized. Seems like that was the hardest way to do that.
It's a lot less weird if you think about it.
So 4.7.
4.7, does anybody agree?
Hold on.
I got 4.6.
It's on the bottom.
It should be 4.601.
Yeah.
Whatever.
4.6.
Okay.
It's 4.6.
Where'd you get the 7 from, Broski?
I rounded because I didn't see the 0, okay?
Okay. Whoops. Okay, on 15, relative to angle 37 degrees,
You
what?
got opposite.
So sin.
Sin?
Opposite
Okay,
and
sine.
Hypotenuse.
hypotenuse.
It
So-
doesn't matter that much.
Sine of 37 degrees equals opposite over hypotenuse.
And then you times it.
This is the multiple. Yeah, this is the multiplier one.
Top.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
That was kind of hard.
I got 6.82.
I got 6.2 as well.
to the 10th place.
Okay, so on the next one, it was like 0.0 something, so, and it doesn't round up, you just put 2.
Okay, I think we're gonna go back to number 1. Yeah,
I
let's
was
go
gonna
back
say,
to
how do
number
you
1.
do the regular ones without the degrees?
Are we doing the
Degree,
entire worksheet?
degree.
Yeah, we're doing Darn it.
Are we doing all of
Only
them?
works for right triangles, right?
Hey, wait, are we doing all of
Yes,
them?
so this trick only works for right triangles. There would probably be like 6 trig questions out of 60 on the ACT test. This probably represents about half of them, what we're doing today. So, I'm gonna guess 6 out of 60.
I had
And
like
60
10.
like math.
What are the
Thank you,
other
10.
60?
The other 54 you mean?
No.
Not all tests are the same. It's not like every time there's.
Wait, how many
I thought
are
there
in
was
here?
at
Like
least 10,
10?
but I didn't know how to do it. Like,
Well, just because you don't know how to do it doesn't mean it's
You
true.
haven't?
like the trig stuff.
Uh,
Like, I knew the
taken
simple
the
stuff,
SAT?
but I didn't know
I've
how to
taken
solve
it.
it.
I bought.
And I did the stuff that you can't do.
Isn't that good?
There are few. Yeah.
Because it goes to 36, right?
Okay,
Yeah, that's right.
number 1. So what's different about 1 through 8?
You don't have degrees.
It's
We have to
different.
find
Missing the angle. We're gonna set it up the same. We're gonna start the same way though. So relative to theta, that's what that. It's a Greek letter. Is
Oh,
called.
is this for being the inverse?
Yes. What are those two sides called? Relative
Adjacent.
to
Adjacent and
hypotenuse. So we're gonna do cosine of the angle theta equals adjacent 12 over hypotenuse 13. All right. So how do we, on this one we're going backwards to find the angle. So we have to use what's called cosine inverse. So what we're going to plug in is cosine inverse
Yeah, why would this be the first lesson?
of 12. It should have been the second one. It should be cosine inverse of 12/13. That will give us the angle. And we're supposed to round to the 10th place again.
How do you plug that in?
So if
There's
you
like
look
a
at
thing.
cosine right above it, it says cosine inverse. So that's your shift button.
Yeah. 22.76.
22.6
22.6.
is what I got, and I got 22.6.
Ew.
Whoa.
So do we put theta equals 22.6 or x?
Matthew, you're right. Everybody else is wrong.
Whoa.
You put theta or
I
x
said
equals
that kind of with
22.6?
Mrs. Osborne. That did not happen.
Matthew, you're always right.
She
When I got a
she
question
questioned
wrong,
the
the book
book.
was wrong.
Yeah.
That was really.
We had to
No,
double
that didn't
check.
happen.
Every
Is the
time.
book
Every
actually
time.
right?
Should ask me.
That's
Should ask
fine.
me. You got the book right.
Well, then every time, every single time there was like any Mexican name ever, she always had you read the section.
No, that was the same Daniel.
It's like, we're talking about the Mexican-American War. It's like, what is that? Matthew, can you read that for us? Mexico, thank you.
Our local expert.
You're welcome.
All right.
Without me, your education would be pointless.
Basically. All right. Number 3, relative to theta. What two sides are we looking at?
Hypotenuse adjacent, so it's cosine.
Cosine. Cosine of theta equals
I'm pretty sure all of these are cosine.
adjacent. Are they?
No.
At least
No, 5 is not.
Wait.
6.
Number 3
Oh,
is
you're
not
right.
opposite and adjacent.
Yeah, I thought it was
It's
3.
hypotenuse and adjacent.
sine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Jackson, are you wrong?
Well-
Yes, I am. Thank you for pointing that out, Brady.
It is
That's a
cosine.
class.
It is
We're gonna
cosine
defend
though.
ourselves.
It is cosine. Adjacent hypotenuse. So the adjacent sine is
It's not funny anymore.
6.
is it?
Hypotenuse is 9. So what do we plug in?
Yes.
Cosine inverse of 6/9. Or you could do 2/3, I guess.
Keep it. point
to.
two.
Oh, I got 48.18.
You're wrong.
But you're wrong.
Okay, but seriously though,
You're
do we
saying
put
that as a
theta?
joke here, but that's, I hear that all the time.
Do we put theta equals that or like x again?
Theta. Where's the X?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Huh? Theta is the X.
No, dude, weird
So you put-
Pokeball
okay, so
equals
that's what I'm
48.
talking
Pokeball equals 48.
Where did you get the Pokeball from?
You're not. You
Tangent.
keep drawing them all over.
Dude. Well,
Finding the value of Pokeball.
Okay, on number 5, relative to theta, what two sides are we working with?
Opposite.
Boys.
Opposite and adjacent.
Okay, opposite and adjacent. What function is that?
Tangent.
Tangent. So we're going to do tangent of theta equals opposite
I think there's a couple people.
7.7 over adjacent 14.
Because they're white.
So we need to do tangent inverse of 7.7 divided by 14.
Jackson, how do you say it right?
how am I so white?
Yeah.
28.8.
I try.
Oh. Nice.
It's actually Pokeball equals.
Anybody,
I don't want to be that guy.
anybody agree with Brady?
You don't think
What did Brady say?
You no.
28.8.
Out of the principle of the matter, just no.
It would hurt me to say yes.
Yes.
There's no hesitation.
Okay, on number 7,
Cosine Pokeball
relative
There's
to,
no sign.
possibly they didn't put any signs on here, I don't know. It was
I got the nose.
Why?
I got nose and
random.
cosine of Pokeball.
Okay,
adjacent.
on 7, what two sides are we working
I
on?
got nose and adjacent.
So we're doing cosine again. So it's cosine
Cosine
Oh yeah.
Pokeball.
equals adjacent over hypotenuse.
Isn't the actual name called theta?
No,
No, it's Pokeball.
it's a Pokeball, dude.
Or the front of the
It's
door.
not theta?
No. I don't know where
I got it from some Indian movie.
I got Pokeball equals 66.4.
I also did not get that. No, I'm just kidding. I got that.
Never mind.
Funny joke.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay,
Wait.
Are we done?
no. 17.
I think we should do that tomorrow.
So
This
No,
is a
we're
Trig
gonna
day,
get
right?
this done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's
is 2 days.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
It's
It's
Wednesday.
a Wednesday.
That doesn't mean it's a 2-day assignment though.
Let's just do on Friday.
Can you give us
We
like
get it,
10
we
minutes
get
to work on it tomorrow?
Okay, on 17, these are the big time. We
I
gotta
know, I'm not saying.
solve the triangle. What do you think that means?
You got
You
solved.
gotta find it.
Find
Oh, my
Square,
land.
All the angles, all the sides.
all angles, all sides. 17, they give us 2 angles.
Oh, so we can get the third one easy.
How do we get the third one?
180.
All the angles added together equals 180.
62 and 9.
Try again.
360.
Oh, 180.
180.
That's what I
I don't
said.
know why I
That's
said
what I said.
Well,
That's a square.
if you do 180 minus 90, that leaves 90. So you can just do 90 minus 62.
The final angle is 28 degrees.
It's what?
28 degrees.
Angle A is 28 degrees. So label all your answers so I can figure out these out. And then let's do side BC, I guess. Let's do BC. So
You can fill that in for like X, right?
yeah, let's, you can put a little X for BC or something. So relative to 62 degrees, if we're looking for BC, what two sides are we working with?
We're working with the
Opposite of this.
Opposite adjacent, so I'm going to use
Tan of 62.
Tangent.
Tangent of 62
tangent.
equals.
Opposite of 62 is 22.6. Adjacent is unknown.
So you have to do.
So
20
switch
But you
these.
could have used another one, 'cause
Switch those two guys. What?
you could have used a different one.
Oh, I could use the other end, and
Okay.
X would have been on top. If you use 28.
And you divide 22.6
Yeah.
over 66.
Y'all get 12.
X equals 13.
What is it, 13, 12?
Yeah, I got it's 13.
13.
I got 12.
It's definitely 12, so
We got some
Oh, I
12s.
accidentally put in the wrong number.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Thanks, Josh.
Wrong.
Wait, 20.
But then you can use the Pythagorean theorem to figure out the hypotenuse.
You can, but
Well,
it
no
probably,
one wants to do
it
that.
probably would take longer. So relative to 62, if we're looking for AB, that's the hypotenuse. And if we use 22.6, that's the opposite. So
Sine.
that would be a sine. So sine of 62 degrees equals opposite
And
over hypotenuse.
hypotenuse.
So you can do 22.6 divided by sine of 62.
This is still 17.
Yeah. All these are going to have three answers on the last part. They give us three things basically, and we get it from back to three.
Did you guys get 26?
I got 25.6.
Did I do something right?
It'd be 25.
I got 6.4.
I believe you did
It's
this.
22.6 divided by sine of 62.
Oh,
We got
25.6.
Yeah, I got 25.
I definitely think that Pythagoras here.
What did I do?
I'm gonna be
Pythagorean-
honest.
What you gonna do?
Pythagorean
Hey,
theorem.
what did dog do?
You'd have to do more work with Pythagorean theorem.
Why? It's just this squared plus
Because
this squared. equals
what do we
this.
plug in the calculator? We do that divided by that.
And then you square root.
That's very little.
I don't think you gave us enough room.
We don't put that in there.
I'm
Okay.
more familiar.
Or the peoples didn't.
There.
don't like it.
You don't got enough gumption.
You ain't got enough gumption.
So why did we have to find the other angle? Was that
I
just
think we need to bring
because?
that over.
Because we're finding all the missing parts on this one, not just one thing.
To me, it's just.
Looks like they're giving us one angle on all these actually. I guess
That's nice.
Can we not do the angle
they
part?
could have just given us two sides and a right angle. We should be able to find the angles from there. On 19, what does the angle A have to be?
48.
Yeah, basically it's 90 minus 42, it's 48. Just put angle A equals 48 degrees. Darn it.
For
Bracket me.
17, I thought that we had 3 answers.
We did.
Oh, what were the 3 answers? 28 degrees, 25.6.
Yeah. So, let's see, let's do side AB.
So it's hypotenuse and opposite.
All right, relative to 42 degrees is hypotenuse opposite, so that's sine. Sine of 42 degrees equals opposite, 4.5 over hypotenuse, x. So it's 4.5 divided by sine of 42.
Did you get 6.7? Did you get 6.7?
Yes, Brady.
Brady, I got 6.7.
How many times have you repeated it?
No, I would have not quit repeating it.
The bells are
Did you guys
get
Did you guys get 6.7?
I did.
I think I'm gonna.
Don't test me either, but I will.
4.5 divided by sine of 42, since x is on the bottom. Okay, and then CB, relative to the 42 degrees, that would be the adjacent and
So
opposite.
you can do tangent of
That's
42
tangent. Tangent of 42
equals 4.5 over x.
equals, adjacent would be the x on this one.
Oh,
So
really?
x over.
Opposite would be, oh, I put, never mind, sorry. Opposite, it goes on top.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
4.5 over x. So it's 4.5 divided by tangent of
You
42.
guys get CF.
I got
Wait,
5.
that's not right.
Cinco.
Cinco.
Did you get 5?
Yeah.
You know I'm letting you.
Did you get 57.2?
You kind of have like
No.
the Mexican
What did I
Fibonacci
do?
band.
4.5 by
Mario.
changing
Fibonacci.
Oh, I didn't know
Fine.
She was a
what
mathematician, wasn't he?
Yeah, he made methods of
He made
Fibonacci
a
sequence.
5.
Good job,
Remember we had to
Brady.
watch that dumb
Thank you.
video about how I was in nature and it's just like
Yeah.
Okay.
flower
just
feather
drew
and
it
it just
everywhere.
drew a
It's just
spiral on it.
Okay.
It didn't even line up.
Look at
I think I've done
Drew's
enough.
head.
You guys can keep going.
Like for all of them?
Yeah, just keep going.
Wait,
You
what
think
about
you
21,
have enough?
22?
So you saved the hardest
I'm
ones and the longest ones for last, and you only need 2.
They're all the same. The last problems just have 3 answers instead of 1.
But why?
This isn't homework, is it?
Do we have to do the evens